Hello everyone, this is Lillian, and we're going to be going over how to do charts in Google Sheets. So here I have some formula, and I have my data that I got from experimentally, then I have my calculations that I did, and I just have color-coded them blue for data, orange for my calculation. I'm wanting to do a chart of our log t and our log s. So to insert a chart, first thing I like to do first is highlight my data, and you can either click and drag to highlight the exact ones you want, or you can click and drag and highlight the entire column, so that way if you add more data, it'll automatically update. Next, we're going to click Insert from the menu and then Chart. And if you're lucky, Google Sheets will automatically make a chart for you and it'll be perfect exactly the way you want it. Now, Google Sheets will automatically assume that your first column is your X value and your right column is your Y value. If you have use row 1 as headers checked, it'll label your table based on the information on row 1. So my X values are called log T, my Y values are called log S. The next thing that we want to do is come over here, and we're wanting to get a linear graph from this. So I'm going to come down to Customize and then Series. If I come here and I click Trend Line, this will add a line going down the middle of all my data points. Then I'll come down here to Label and Use Equation, and then I have my equation in the y equals mx plus b formula. So m, which is this number right here, is my slope, and b is my y-intercept. Now, Google Sheets is pretty good at telling what you want to do, but sometimes it doesn't always get it perfect. So sometimes I might insert a chart, but it's not going to look exactly like I'm wanting it to. So I wanted to have my natural log of solubility versus my 1 over t, and it got it a little bit mixed up. So we're going to go in and fix it. So first off, double check that your range is the right way. And then we're going to come to our chart type. So I'm wanting to do a scatter plot. And a lot of times it'll suggest it right here. Sometimes you might have to scroll down and find scatter plot here. So now that looks a little bit better. And I have my ln of s down here on the bottom and my 1 over t over here on my y-axis. But if for some reason it did not put your axes in the right place, you can come over here in your x-axis and you can click remove and add the correct x-axis. And the series, you can add the series, so you can add whichever y value you want. You can come press these 3 dots to remove. Once again, if you have row 1 as headers, it'll label these as whatever your header is. If not, it'll be the values, and that's a little bit harder to follow. But now you see we have our lovely y-axis value, but it doesn't label our horizontal axis. So we're going to come over here to Chart, Axis, and Titles. So if we're on Chart Title, we can name our title whatever we need to. Horizontal axis title is where we can label this. So I'm going to label this ln of s. Might help if I type it correctly. And then we'll have our label down here at the bottom. Same thing goes for the vertical axis title. If you need to change it for any reason, you can do it right there. Once again, you can come down to Series, add a trend line, and your equation.